Whoa. Blooming horse. I say, Lancelot, do you think we'll make it tonight?
I doubt. It's rather far, isn't it?
Yeah, shall we get a hotel?
Oh, come on, go ahead.
Okay, I'll give him a call. Hello, Jolly Sailor Hotel. Yes, 1 room, 2 nights.
Hello and welcome again to Sally Antiques, the channel where we present you the interesting and unusual items that pass through our hands. Hello Ross.
Hi Russ. Today we have a real treat. It's a 17th century crab claw hilt rapier made in the town of Solingen. It's got a brass turk's head and a large pommel. The pommel might have been a replacement in about the 18th century. It's got a triangular bowed handguard, which is with engraved decoration, and a tapered steel double-edged blade. And it's got the running wolfmaker's mark, which dates the blade to either the late 16th or the early 17th century, according to our research. Now, talking about swords, in the evolution of swords, there have been about 90 to 100 different types of sword over the years, at least, developed to suit the specific needs of the user or the type of foe they're going to fight against. For example, if you're fighting a knight in full armour, an epee is not really going to be much use. There is evidence that swords have been used since the Bronze Age, so the subject is vast. Today, I just want to talk a bit about where this superb example came from, Solingen, or otherwise known as the City of Blades, which is in Germany. Solingen blades have been considered the finest since the Middle Ages. The city of Solingen is blessed with an abundance of iron ore, charcoal and water power. Now, all the things you need to be a successful sword maker. And in the 1400s, master smiths formed guilds to protect their manufacturing techniques, and only legitimate sons were allowed to join the guilds so that the quality and production quantities could be controlled. Therefore, they could monopolise the market. Although for 500 years Solingen blades were considered to be amongst the finest in the world, and were traded across Europe as, of course, edge weapons were a must-have item. Even when firearms were being evolved, swords and daggers were essential for close quarters use. As governments and defence agencies developed methods of destroying the enemy at greater distances and in numbers, edge weapons began to reflect their diminished roles. Blades became increasingly decorative, being used for ceremonial and dress purposes, with blades becoming narrower, lighter and straighter. The blade makers of Solingen had a resurgence in fortune in the 1930s thanks to Adolf Hitler's decision to glamorise the troops of the Third Reich. With uniform makeovers and the introduction of dress daggers to organisations that until then had never carried daggers or swords. And by 1942, 25 organisations had one or more designated types. So the blade makers of Solingen did very well. Solingen has always been one of the most desirable blade makers, whether it's a 400-year-old rapier such as this beautiful example, or a World War II Third Reich dagger, which are highly collectible. And Solingen still today make fine quality blades for modern, domestic and industrial needs. There is a large selection of makers and their marks which attract a huge following of collectors. So when you see a blade that says Solingen, you know that it has come from a hugely historic dynasty of craftsmen. Now, a couple of words on this one. The patination on this blade is perfect for the age and it is in very good condition. We have studied the running wolf mark and we've estimated that it is from about 1690 to 1720. It has a closed handguard with a floral decoration etched to it, and it's still got its wooden handle with brass wire and the large pommel, which may, as we said before, have been replaced. But it's a beautiful thing and it is available on the sallyantiques.co.uk website. Okay, hi everybody. We just thought we'd introduce you to the Sally Antiques mascot, which is Charlie Farley here.
Hello, Charlie.
Say hello. He continues to make our life difficult and pleasurable at the same time. So there's Charlie for you. I won't labour him anymore on the screen, so say cheerio then, Charlie.